So I've been doing back-to-back live shows all day. I have about 30 all lined up, ready to go, except there's chaos and drama. So what am I talking about? Well, for the very first time, I'm calling you in the car, from the car. I'm in Leah's car. I haven't got a car, as you all know, and I've got a bit of an issue I've got to sort out, a bit of a life crisis. So that's what's going on right now, and you're all expecting our back-to-back events. So I've had to take a break to deal with a bit of a crisis. So I just thought I'd come on live, explain to you what was going on, and that way you can understand what's going on, basically. I don't know if you can hear me all right. I've never been on my phone like this in the car, but anyway, apologise for that intermission, break in service from what we're doing. I had about 30 events lined up, and I've had to take a break, get in the car, and go and deal with an urgent situation, which is what I'm doing. So I just want to talk as I'm driving there. I'm going to be about 10 minutes driving there. I just want to tell everybody what we're doing. We're going to do back-to-back analysis throughout the day as soon as I get back from this crisis, all right? But the markets are unsure where they're going at the moment. The markets are all over the place. We've got markets up 1 minute, down the next minute. Traders do not know what they're doing, creating havoc. People telling me that they believe in one stock, one asset, then they sell it 5 minutes later. And at the end of the day, it's creating havoc in the market. This is all. Now we've just heard that Donald Trump has an invitation from Putin to go over to Russia and talk about relations and what's going on in Ukraine. Trump hasn't responded yet, but I'm sure he'll go, because he'd love to do that, I'm sure. But it's all havoc at the moment. The markets don't know what they're doing, so the real investors are just sat out watching the chaos, sitting out and just letting it all settle down. Now I am staying exactly where I am. I did the right thing by taking my profits from Coca-Cola, 20 trades, 20 wins. I've got my position in the S&P. I'm not doing anything. I'm not using margin. I'm paying down margin. It looks like, as I said, rates up for longer. So I want to be reducing my margin now, month in, month out, paying it all down until things change. There's no reason to start buying. There's no reason to panic either. My positions are well in profit, and all is good. Now then, the reason why I'm in the car is I've got a bit of a crisis to deal with, so I've had to leave the studio and deal with this. So that's why you see me in the car. I don't know what it sounds like. I've got no idea if you can hear me or not. I hope you can. If you can hear me, tap the like button. But I know you're expecting my next live broadcast, which should have started half an hour ago, on the Honest Company. After that, I was going into my dividend live stream, and then got about 30 more shows to do. But unfortunately, so you can all hear me, can you? You can all hear me. I couldn't do it. You can hear me. All right, cool. Yeah. So I'm just driving down to Dallas to deal with the situation in a minute. Bit of a crisis, bit of a nightmare situation. So I thought I'd better come live and let you know what's going on. But that's all I wanted to do, was let you know. You can hear me. Carlos, how are you? Hi, Martin. Hope all goes well. You sound okay. Great, that's fine. Thank you very much indeed. So yeah, lots of drama on the markets today, lots of volatility. Nothing to really worry any investor, but it is a bit crazy. And it's flipping freezing. It's supposed to be hot in Texas. It's freezing. I'm just driving down to deal with a situation that had to be dealt with right now. So that's what I'm doing. If you've got any comment, if you've got any questions about anything, put them in the chat, and I will just look down at that and I will answer them for you. Was wondering why you weren't covering Powell. Well, the reason why I'm not covering Powell, this question is for Sightless. The reason why I'm not covering Powell is we've got back-to-back reviews to do, and I've had to leave the studio anyway to deal with this crisis at the minute. It is a bit of a nightmare. The reason why I'm not covering Powell, and I never cover Powell on these meetings, is because these meetings are no news. They are a complete waste of time. I'll explain to you what I mean. The reason Powell is talking today, he's addressing Congress, he's talking to senators, he's being questioned, which is absolutely fine, he should be, right? Obviously, he's a public servant. However, everything that he's saying today, we already know. The FOMC report, the minutes, presents the information that he is presenting today and being questioned on. It's not news. People like to cover it and make it news, but there's nothing in that today that's a surprise. He's doing exactly what he should be doing. The markets are overreacting. Inflation is exactly what we expected. It's sticky. That's why rates are staying up for longer. Real investors know all this stuff, and real investors aren't concerned. The reason why the news is covering it is because it's important for the news to cover the chair of the Fed when they are addressing Congress. But it's not news. It's what we already know, but it's their job to question him and challenge him and so on and so forth. But he's not saying anything that we don't already know, and there's no point in me covering it. Otherwise, I'm streaming something that everybody already knows, and I'm doing what the TV are doing, trying to sell airtime so I can sell a few more ads and earn a few more dollars for nothing important. I mean, literally, is nothing important. So that's why I'm not covering it. I never cover those events unless someone requests it. That's why I was doing stock analysis, but I had to stop because I've now got to deal with a bit of a crisis. So unfortunately, that's why I'm going live, to let you know that I'm not doing it. But yeah, the reason why I never cover those things, I don't believe in ever creating content that has no value other than selling airtime. I mean, Bloomberg are covering something and CNBC are covering it because it is news, but it's no news. It's nothing new. For investors, you're just repeating what we already know, and they've got to do it because it's how they make money from going, broadcasting news. But I'm not covering it. It serves no purpose at all to you. If you follow the FOMC report, you already know all about that stuff, and it shouldn't be of any concern to you at all. So I've arrived at my destination. What I'm going to deal with now, I'm sorry I can't share it with you. Some things in my life are personal, and this is a personal situation that I've got to deal with. So I'm going to end this stream. I just came live to let you know that I'm dealing with a situation that needs my attention, that is urgent. So I apologise for not continuing today's events, but hopefully I've rescheduled the Honest event for 3 o'clock this afternoon, which is in 3 hours time. It will be a lot earlier than that, but I didn't know how long this event would take, so I wanted to just put it at 3 o'clock to make sure that I didn't miss it. Right, I'm pulling up now. I'm gonna have to jump out. I'll see you all later. Thank you very much for your understanding. Good luck to investors. There's not an issue today. There's nothing going on scary in the market. If you're a speculator and a gambler, I would understand it's a scary day. But for real investors, it's absolutely fine. I'll see you all in a bit. I've got to deal with this situation, and I'll see you all in a bit. Bye-bye. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.